I wrote a song called Dirty Diana, and it's not about Lady Diana, it's about certain kind of girls.
You won't believe it, but over nearly a decade, Princess Diana and Michael Jackson forged a remarkable bond, despite the geographical distance that separated them. Although they only encountered each other face-to-face once, their friendship blossomed into something profound, marked by late-night phone calls that stretched into 3 a.m. Their connection transcended conventional bounds, leaving Jackson devastated when he learned of Diana's tragic accident. Some close to them speculate that had Diana survived, their friendship might have evolved into something even deeper, perhaps even marriage. Are you intrigued by this tale of unlikely companionship? Join us to explore the real relationship between the two. The late Princess Diana was a devoted fan of Michael Jackson long before their memorable meeting on July 16, 1988, at his Bad concert tour held at Wembley Stadium. Known for her love of music, Princess Diana, much like the global audience, was reportedly captivated by Jackson's groundbreaking hits, Thriller and Bad. In the days leading up to the concert, she was said to have been listening to these songs on repeat, highlighting her admiration for Jackson's artistry. Their encounter at Wembley Stadium was a significant event, marking a moment of mutual admiration between two of the most famous figures of the time. Michael Jackson later recounted this meeting during a 1997 interview with Barbara Walters, where he fondly remembered Princess Diana's reaction. "She told me she was honored to meet me," Jackson shared, emphasizing the deep respect and excitement Princess Diana felt. The backstage meeting on that day was more than just a casual encounter. It was an opportunity for Jackson to extend his generosity and support for charitable causes. He presented Princess Diana and Prince Charles with a substantial check for $150,000, approximately $177,000. This donation was directed to the Prince's Trust, a charity established by Prince Charles to aid young people in developing skills, confidence, and opportunities. A significant amount was raised through the proceeds of Jackson's concerts at Wembley, showcasing his dedication to using his influence and resources for philanthropic efforts. In addition to the financial donation, Jackson also made a personal gesture that reflected his thoughtful nature. He gifted Princess Diana with 2 custom-made leather jackets for her young sons, Princes William and Harry. These jackets were emblazoned with the word "Bad," a tribute to Jackson's famous album and tour. This gesture was not only a token of his appreciation, but also a unique and memorable gift for the young princes, further endearing Jackson to the royal family. In the same 1997 interview with Barbara Walters, Michael Jackson shared a particularly touching anecdote about his respect and consideration for Princess Diana during his 1988 Bad concert tour. Jackson revealed that he had intentionally removed the song Dirty Diana from the set list for his concert at Wembley Stadium out of deference to the princess. This decision stemmed from his concern that the song's title might be misinterpreted as being about her. "I wrote a song called Dirty Diana, and it's not about Lady Diana," Jackson clarified in the interview. "It's about certain kinds of girls that hang around concerts or clubs. They call them groupies." Despite the song's actual subject matter, Jackson wanted to avoid any potential discomfort or misunderstanding, showing his sensitivity towards Princess Diana's feelings. However, when Princess Diana learned of this change, her reaction was quite unexpected and revealing of her personality. Jackson recounted how she took him aside backstage and asked, "Are you gonna do Dirty Diana?" To this, Jackson replied, "No, I took it out of the show because of you." Princess Diana, demonstrating her graciousness and sense of humor, insisted that he include the song in his performance. "No, I want you to do it. Do the song," she told him. This interaction highlighted the mutual respect and affection between Jackson and Princess Diana. Despite Jackson's efforts to honor her by removing the song, Diana's insistence on its inclusion showed her appreciation for his music and her understanding of nature. Their meeting back in 1988 may have been their first and only face-to-face encounter, but the bond between Michael Jackson and Princess Diana grew so strong that they continued to stay in contact long afterward, often making late-night phone calls to each other. Their connection transcended the brief time they spent together at Jackson's Bad concert at Wembley Stadium, evolving into a profound friendship characterized by mutual support and understanding. In a 1999 interview with the Daily Mirror, Jackson opened up about the depth of their conversations and the topics they discussed. He recounted how Princess Diana would often call him, sometimes as late as 3 a.m., to confide in him about the pressures and challenges she faced. "Diana used to confide in me," Jackson shared. "She'd just call me on the phone, and we would talk about everything that was happening in her life." These conversations were not just casual chats. They delved into serious and personal matters such as the relentless scrutiny of the tabloids, the invasive paparazzi, and concerns about her children. This late-night communication provided a crucial outlet for both Jackson and Diana. They found solace in their shared experiences of living under the microscope of global fame. Jackson explained, "The press were hard on her in the same way they were hard on me, and she needed to talk to someone who knew exactly what she was going through." This mutual understanding created a unique bond between them, one that was forged in the crucible of public life and its accompanying pressures. Jackson and Diana's relationship was built on empathy and a deep mutual respect. Both felt a sense of being hunted by the media, which relentlessly pursued their personal lives and often portrayed them in an unflattering light. This shared experience of being constantly under public scrutiny drew them closer. Jackson remarked on how they both felt a need to reach out to someone who could truly understand what they were going through, someone who had experienced the same trials and tribulations. As globally recognized figures, Princess Diana and Michael Jackson grappled with the incessant scrutiny of the media and paparazzi, turning the spotlight to their advantage in ingenious ways. Princess Diana, renowned for her strategic approach to managing the press, deftly controlled her public image by shaping the narrative surrounding her activities. Understanding that her every move would be shadowed by the press, she took proactive measures to ensure that the attention was channeled toward causes close to her heart. In a revealing interview with documentary filmmaker Tom Jennings for Pop Sugar in 2017, Jennings shed light on Diana's calculated approach. He remarked, "She made a conscious decision to say, 'Well, if they're going to follow my every move, I'm going to have them follow me to places that I want to call attention to.' And soon thereafter, she was going to an AIDS hospice in London." This deliberate choice to use media attention as a platform for social advocacy allowed Princess Diana to shine a light on important issues such as HIV/AIDS awareness and destigmatization. Similarly, Michael Jackson, a master of navigating the complexities of fame, learned from Diana's example and capitalized on the media's interest for philanthropic purposes. When his son, Prince Jackson, was born, Jackson recognized an opportunity to leverage the press to benefit charitable causes. Following Diana's lead, Jackson orchestrated the sale of exclusive photos of his newborn son to OK magazine for a reported sum of $3 million. However, rather than pocketing the proceeds, Jackson selflessly donated the entire amount to charity, exemplifying his commitment to using his celebrity status for the greater good. This parallel between Jackson and Princess Diana underscores their shared understanding of the power dynamics inherent in celebrity culture. By harnessing media attention and redirecting it towards charitable endeavors, they transcended their roles as mere celebrities, becoming agents of positive change in society. Their strategic approach to managing fame not only bolstered their public image, but also left a lasting impact on the world, demonstrating the transformative potential of leveraging influence for philanthropic causes. The devastating news of Princess Diana's tragic death in 1997 reverberated around the world, leaving an indelible mark on millions. Among those deeply affected was Michael Jackson, who considered Diana not just a public figure, but a dear friend. The profound impact of her passing on Jackson was evident in his visceral reaction when he first received the news. In a poignant interview with Barbara Walters in 1997, Jackson candidly recounted the moment he learned of Diana's death. His recollection painted a vivid picture of his overwhelming grief and disbelief. Jackson described how he woke up to the heartbreaking news, only to collapse in grief upon hearing it. The sheer weight of the loss hit him with such force that he physically fell back down, overwhelmed by the enormity of the tragedy. Jackson's emotional response to Diana's death was palpable as he detailed the intense pain he experienced. He described feeling an inner pain that gripped his stomach and chest, a profound anguish that seemed to consume him. The sheer intensity of his grief was evident in his physical reaction, as he admitted that he simply could not handle the news. In a poignant gesture of tribute, Michael Jackson made the difficult decision to cancel the next concert he was scheduled to perform. Hannelore van Styen of Sony Epic Belgium conveyed Jackson's sentiments, explaining that he expressed his reluctance to take the stage in light of Diana's sudden and tragic death. This decision underscored the depth of Jackson's grief and his profound respect for Diana as he grappled with the profound impact of her loss. When Jackson eventually returned to the stage for his next concert, he dedicated the performance to Princess Diana's memory. Amidst the somber atmosphere, Jackson's heartfelt words resonated with the audience as he expressed his love and admiration for the beloved princess. "In my heart, I was saying, 'I love you, Diana. Shine and shine on forever. You are the true princess of the people,'" Jackson declared, his voice filled with emotion. This poignant tribute captured the essence of Diana's enduring legacy and her profound impact on the hearts of people worldwide. In addition to his tribute during the concert, Michael Jackson also released a statement expressing his deep sorrow over Diana's passing. He described her sudden loss as one of the greatest tragedies of the millennium, emphasizing her role as a friend not only to him, but to the entire world. Jackson's heartfelt words reflected the magnitude of Diana's influence and the profound sense of loss felt by those who knew and admired her. In interviews with reporters at the time, Jackson reiterated his love and admiration for Princess Diana, emphasizing the depth of their friendship and the void left by her absence. "Diana was my friend. She is no longer here. I love her," Jackson solemnly declared, his words echoing the sentiments of countless individuals mourning the loss of the beloved princess. The hypothetical scenario of Michael Jackson and Princess Diana getting married sparks a fascinating exploration into the lives of two iconic figures and the parallels that existed between them. While such a union never occurred, examining their shared experiences and struggles offers insight into the potential dynamics of such a relationship. One notable similarity between Michael Jackson and Princess Diana was their troubled childhoods. Both endured challenging family dynamics that left lasting emotional scars. Diana's upbringing was marked by parental neglect and emotional turmoil, as her mother abandoned the family and her father was distant and cold. Similarly, Jackson faced severe abuse from his father, who was not only verbally and physically abusive, but also withheld affection from his children. These traumatic childhood experiences left both Diana and Jackson craving love and validation, which they sought through different means. Despite their public personas, both Diana and Jackson grappled with a complex relationship with the media. They understood the power of publicity and often courted the media's attention, strategically leveraging it to their advantage. This love-hate dynamic with the media was evident in their actions, as they would sometimes tip off journalists anonymously about their whereabouts, only to later express a desire for privacy and freedom from media intrusion. In considering the hypothetical marriage between Jackson and Diana, it's conceivable that their shared experiences of seeking love and navigating the pressures of fame could have drawn them together. Their mutual understanding of the challenges inherent in their respective positions in the public eye could have fostered a deep bond of empathy and companionship. However, it's also important to acknowledge the potential complexities and challenges that such a relationship might have entailed. Both Diana and Jackson were larger-than-life figures with demanding public roles and intense media scrutiny. Balancing their personal lives with their public personas could have posed significant challenges, particularly given their respective histories of tumultuous relationships and struggles with privacy. In addition, the parallels between the marriages of Michael Jackson and Princess Diana offer a complex glimpse into the intricacies of their personal lives and relationships. Both Jackson and Diana entered into marriages with individuals they barely knew and were not in love with, navigating the challenges of fame, duty, and personal fulfillment in the public eye. Princess Diana's marriage to Prince Charles was marred by mutual dissatisfaction and infidelity from the outset. Diana candidly admitted to only seeing Charles a handful of times before their wedding, and her doubts about their relationship were compounded by Charles's continued affection for his ex-girlfriend, Camilla Parker Bowles. Diana's discovery of a gold bracelet Charles had purchased for Camilla days before their wedding underscored the depth of Charles's lingering feelings for his former flame. Despite these red flags, Diana felt pressured to go through with the wedding, as preparations were already underway and the public scrutiny surrounding the event was intense. Diana's desire to fulfill her role as princess led her to marry a man she did not love, fully aware of his ongoing attachment to another woman. This decision highlighted the sacrifices Diana made in pursuit of her royal duties, even at the expense of her own happiness. Similarly, Michael Jackson's marriage to Lisa Marie Presley was fraught with complexities and challenges. Lisa's ex-husband, Danny Keough, continued to live in her guest home throughout her marriage to Jackson, maintaining a close relationship with Lisa and their children. Despite their divorce, Lisa and Danny remained entangled in each other's lives, with Lisa providing financial support and the two continuing to share intimate moments and family vacations. The dynamic between Lisa, Danny, and Jackson underscored the complexities of their unconventional relationship, blurring the lines between ex-spouses and current partners. Jackson's marriage to Lisa was marked by ongoing tension and insecurity, as Lisa's continued closeness with Danny raised doubts about the true nature of their relationship. Obviously, both individuals exhibited patterns in their romantic pursuits, often gravitating towards partners who were either unavailable or already committed. Diana's romantic history included relationships with several married men, while Michael Jackson famously dated Lisa Marie Presley during her marriage to Danny Keough, raising eyebrows and generating intense media scrutiny. In addition to their romantic entanglements, both Diana and Jackson displayed a tendency to seek attention and occasionally adopt the role of the victim, particularly in the face of public scrutiny or personal challenges. Despite their immense fame and status, they were not immune to feelings of vulnerability and insecurity, and they sometimes used their public platforms to express these emotions. Moreover, both Diana and Jackson navigated strained relationships with their respective in-laws, struggling to fit into the rigid structures of their spouses' families. Diana's difficulties with the royal family, particularly with Prince Charles's parents, are well documented, as are Jackson's fraught relationships with members of the Presley family. Yet, amidst their personal struggles, Diana and Jackson shared a deep commitment to humanitarian causes and philanthropy. They used their fame and influence to advocate for justice, equality, and social change, championing causes such as HIV/AIDS awareness, children's welfare, and human rights. Their dedication to making a positive impact on the world exemplified their compassionate natures and their desire to effect meaningful change. Furthermore, both Diana and Jackson possessed an innate love for children and demonstrated exemplary parenting skills. Despite the challenges they faced in their personal lives, They prioritized the well-being and happiness of their children, striving to provide them with love, stability, and guidance. Their shared traits of excellent manners, class, and humility endeared them to millions around the world, despite the intense scrutiny they faced. Despite their larger-than-life personas, both Diana and Jackson remained grounded and approachable, earning respect and admiration for their genuine warmth and kindness. However, beneath their public personas, Diana and Jackson grappled with feelings of embarrassment and social awkwardness, reflecting the vulnerability and humanity that lurked beneath their glamorous exteriors. These moments of vulnerability served to humanize them in the eyes of the public, endearing them even further to their adoring fans. One notable aspect of their personalities was their open-mindedness and non-judgmental attitudes, qualities that endeared them to those around them. Despite their status, Diana and Jackson remained grounded and approachable, treating everyone with respect and kindness, regardless of their background or circumstances. However, despite their inclusive attitudes, both Diana and Jackson faced challenges in their romantic pursuits. Diana's crush on George Michael, for example, illustrates her capacity for genuine affection and desire for connection, even if it was ultimately unrequited due to Michael's sexual orientation. Similarly, Jackson's own romantic endeavors were often complicated by external factors, including the allegations of sexual misconduct that clouded his reputation. In the case of Diana and Jackson's friendship, their bond transcended romantic or make-love attraction, rooted instead in a deep understanding and mutual respect for one another. Despite the complexities of their respective lives and the challenges they faced, they found solace and companionship in each other's company, forming a bond that few could comprehend. Their friendship was characterized by a shared understanding of the pressures of fame and the intense scrutiny of the media, as well as a mutual desire for genuine connection and companionship. They confided in each other, offering support and comfort in times of need, and shared moments of laughter and joy amidst the chaos of their public lives. Ultimately, what made Diana and Jackson's friendship so special was their ability to see past the trappings of celebrity and connect on a deeper level as human beings. Despite their differences and the challenges they faced, they found in each other a kindred spirit and a source of comfort and understanding. The hypothetical prospect of Michael Jackson potentially marrying again, particularly if Princess Diana were still alive, invites speculation into the complexities of his personal life and relationships. Despite his two failed marriages, rumors persisted that Jackson may have considered a third union had circumstances been different. However, the tragic passing of Princess Diana, along with Jackson's own tumultuous personal history, ultimately precluded any further pursuit of matrimony. Central to understanding Jackson's reluctance to remarry is the notion that he simply did not have normal emotional development. From a young age, Jackson's life was shaped by the relentless pressures of fame, coupled with a turbulent childhood marred by abuse, trauma, and a lack of parental nurturing. These formative experiences left him ill-equipped to navigate the complexities of adult relationships and intimacy, contributing to the challenges he faced in his marriages. Jackson's first marriage to Lisa Marie Presley, daughter of music icon Elvis Presley, was widely viewed as a bizarre and unexpected pairing. While their union initially captured the public's fascination, it soon became apparent that their relationship was fraught with tension and controversy. Many skeptics believed that Jackson's marriage to Presley was a calculated publicity stunt, orchestrated to deflect attention away from the mounting allegations of inappropriate behavior with children that plagued Jackson's reputation. Similarly, Jackson's second marriage to Debbie Rowe raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about the true nature of their relationship. Rowe, a nurse and longtime friend of Jackson's, was artificially inseminated to conceive Jackson's children, leading many to question the authenticity of their marriage. Despite their public displays of unity, Insiders suggested that their marriage was primarily a cover for a paid surrogacy arrangement. Against this backdrop of failed marriages and public scrutiny, the prospect of Jackson marrying again remained a topic of speculation and debate. Some suggested that Jackson may have been open to the idea of remarriage, particularly if he found a partner who understood and accepted him for who he was. However, the tragic death of Princess Diana effectively extinguished any such possibility, leaving Jackson to grapple with his own emotional turmoil and unresolved issues. What do you think about Michael Jackson and Princess Diana's close relationship? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.